I'm recording on this computer. Okay. Hi. Hi, Dedrah and
Hi.
Melinda.
Well, you just said hi, Dedrah and Melinda. Hello, awkward.
I excel at awkward. I'm great at that. That's my superpower. So like I said, I posted on Facebook, you're having trouble with Zoom and I'm having trouble with Messenger, but we finally kind of got a workaround and we're going to try this.
Yeah, we kind of got it together.
Yeah. All right, so this month was the Looking Glass Wars. No, the Looking Glass Wars.
Yeah.
My brain is wrapped around Alice in Wonderland for some reason.
My awesome cover on my book?
That is beautiful.
That's so cute.
That is beautiful. Is that the Mushroom Forest?
Yeah.
Cool.
I couldn't believe it.
My book was on here. I listen to the library app. So I listen to a lot of audiobooks because I have a really long commute, and so if I listen on a 1.5 speed, I get it pretty quick. So.
Oh
yeah.
I try to alternate because I read so many books. I do physical book, then ebook, then an audio book.
Yeah.
And usually I get like 2 books in a day.
Yeah. Cool. Say that
I know.
again?
I got a problem.
2 books every other day?
No, 2 books every day.
2 books every day? Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And in my house, that is a slow reader. My mom reads like 4 books a day.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. It's horrible.
I used to be faster. I used to read a lot more, but then, I had kids and started working and just don't have the time. So.
So what you're telling me is I need to get a life.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying my life got too busy. I wish it would slow down. So where should we start?
You want to start at the beginning? Or do you just want to start on the 3rd part? Part 3, rather.
It's all blended together to me, so I don't really remember. So.
Me too. Like, it's just like a continuation of everything for me. Once I read a story, it's like, not parts. It's the whole story.
Yeah. I thought it was really interesting. I like the play on names from the original, from Lewis Carroll. Like.
Me too.
Hatter Madigan. Hatter Madigan. Yeah, Hatter Madigan. And Big Wet Hair. I thought that was really. It took me.
Yeah.
It's because I don't have the physical copy. I always know how things are spelled. So it took me a minute to catch that it was White Rabbit.
And I'm the opposite because I'm reading it. I don't always know how to say them, pronounce them correctly.
Yeah. Well, I'm not convinced that the audiobooks are always correct, but hey.
So who's your favorite character? Because I have a conflicting favorite character.
I actually really like Hatter, and I think there's so much more behind his backstory. But I'm like, I want to jump in and get the next book already because I want to hear his story, and I want to get more into it and see. I'm not convinced that the girl that he left in charge of the queen isn't his.
That's what I thought. Like she's his daughter, or
yes.
Like it's like yeah. Same vibe.
The only thing that makes me question it is the fact that the authors targeted 10 to 13-year-olds. So I'm not quite certain that that's right, but
10, 13-year-olds have little brothers and sisters, so
that's true.
And what kind of dissuaded me from it was I thought maybe he wouldn't be distracted from his mission long enough to get somebody pregnant. So to have a relationship, to get married, anything like that. Yeah. But it was talking about a loss he suffered. So I don't know, maybe.
And she's just right at that same age that she could have been conceived right before all of the tragedy. So it's like, oh, that's weird. I don't know. It's weird. I just want to know the moral of the story. So who's your favorite character? You said you had conflicting?
Because I really like this version of the Catter. What's his name? But Alice, is it Alice or Alice? Because it's spelled like Alyssa, but without the A.
Right. The audiobook said Alice and called them Alyssians,
So Alice is kind of my favorite, her big imagination. But the cat, I don't know, it's something about it. I want him to have a redemption arc where he's not evil. He used his last life to be like a better person because he has a finite amount of time left now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just want him to be better.
Yeah.
He's the person I love to hate, or like I just wish he would be better.
Yeah. I don't know. I got the impression that he was created to be evil, so I don't know if that could work, but
I know, but like evil things sometimes find a different purpose, right?
Yeah.
Don't crush my dreams.
I'm sorry. Okay. Everybody deserves a second chance. Yeah. I am also kind of interested to see Dodge's story arc because I don't know, the whole revenge thing, I'm not certain fit him very well.
Yeah, I want him to be able to let that go because he already killed the cat twice, or was it 3 times?
I lost count. I was trying to keep count. I lost count. I'm pretty sure the cat left with 1.
The king killed him 3 times. I want him to get past it, and I don't want it to be a problem with him and Alice falling in love. I don't want it to be no secret love triangle hanging in the wings when they finally get finished with all this stuff. I want them to be able to be in love and not have a problem with him being a commoner and her being a princess and be able to get married and just have a lot of Dodge Alice kids running around. I feel like you've been through enough.
Yeah.
And it's just the first book in the series.
Oh man, now I gotta go get the second one. Yeah.
And I don't have to read this one slowly throughout the month. I can just read it.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Well, I'll be honest. I actually read the first part in the week, and then I read the second part in about 4 days. And then I'm like, I got to turn the book in soon, so I just finished it.
Oh yeah, because you got a library book.
Yeah.
So you had like a time limit.
Yeah. But I tried to keep it and go back and like, okay, where are we now?
Yeah.
So
I was making so many notes because I was like, what if I forget something by the time next week comes? I was like, I got so many notes written down.
May have to do that next time.
Oh, so I was so proud of myself for guessing that the Hatter and Alice were in different times.
Were they?
In different places in different times.
I don't think they were in different times. I think they were in different places.
He was in Paris and it was like 1400 or something. And then she was somewhere else and it was a little later.
Yeah, she's
this is the only upside of having a physical book. In the back of my physical book, there's a timeline.
Really?
Yes. Alice was in May of 1859 and Hatter was in September of 1860.
Huh. No, I didn't think
they weren't that far apart, just months really. But yeah, in my physical book is a timeline.
Cool.
I don't know if you can see that.
Not real well, but that's okay.
It's okay.
It just means I have to go to the bookstore and actually pick up a hard copy and look at the hard copy.
You know what? It does tell me when Molly was born.
Really?
She was born in November of 1860 in Wonderland, not on Earth.
Right. And he
so
was...
maybe she's not...
Where was he in June of? Was it June of 1960?
So maybe huh?
Where was he? Where does your timeline say? June of 19?
He was on Earth, but if her mom was pregnant with her before he left, she could be his. I think this is looking up. I like this theory. I'm gonna write it down so I won't forget when I read the next book.
It's a kid's book because we're not supposed to be thinking these things.
I still want it to be true.
I do know, I want to also say I was kind of disappointed with the way Alice kind of, I don't know, it just seemed like the end was anticlimactic almost. It was just weird. I got kind of weird vibes from it.
You know what? It was kind of a happy-go-lucky ending for me as well. Yeah. But I know that there's another book, so the Red Queen and the cat has to come back.
There's two more books.
I was like, this is too happy. Nobody really died. Yeah. Nobody really. But like you said, it's a kid's book. They try to stray away from the ending's not being too sad.
Yeah.
But
there's actually two more books. I forgot what the third one is.
I don't know either, but I've seen them, and I didn't want to buy them because if I didn't like this one, I didn't want to be stuck with 3 books I wasn't gonna read.
Actually, it looks like there may be a 4th one.
Really?
Like a novella.
To tidy everything up.
I've got The Looking Glass Wars, Seeing Red, Princess Alice of Wonderland, and Arch Enemy. I think Arch Enemy is the 3rd in the trilogy, but then like Princess Alice of Wonderland looks like it may have been a short story. Let me read a little bit more about this. Oh, okay. At $40 for a hardcover, maybe not.
Thrift books.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, nothing beats a book for $4.
Yeah. True. The blurb is, a revealing scrapbook features lost letters that tell the true story of Alice of Wonderland and includes her embattled correspondence with Lewis Carroll, journal entries, detailed drawings, a playable deck of cards created by Alice, ALYSS, to battle the imposter, ALICE, and much more.
Oh, wait, are you sure it's just 4 books? Because I'm looking now, and it's like Hatter has his own like sub.
Yeah.
It's like 3 books on it.
It looks like a scrapbook.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'll have to. Where did this come from? Where did you come from?
Mad with Wonder. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Okay, back to the book we read.
Okay, sorry.
I'm almost book shopping. No, that's me. I was about to start book shopping.
I'm the queen of squirrels.
So, I thought it was going to be a love triangle in this book. I thought either Quigley, Dodge, and Alice, or Leopold, Dodge, and Alice at different points of the book. Quigley went away pretty fast. Is his name Quigley? Is that how you pronounce it? Quigley? He's the leader of the Rugrats or whatever.
Yeah, wait, from when she first got there? Yeah. I was getting some kind of an Oliver Twist vibes from that, but I was really hoping that would go a little further.
Yeah. I was like, okay, is he gonna pop back up? Is she gonna see him in this the orphanage? It's like,
yeah,
what's gonna happen? But they never mentioned him again, and I'm like, okay, aborted timeline.
Yeah, I really wanted that to develop a little bit more. And I didn't like the Liddells, the adopted family.
No, I did. They weren't positive, or supportive at all, and neither was what was his name, Dodgerton?
Dodgerton, yeah, that's the actual author. He took the pen name Lewis Carroll.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I thought the point that he was like, oh, she based Dodge on me, and she's in love with me, and she's got this crush. I'm like, no, dude, stop.
So full of himself.
So I don't know what the author was thinking with that, but
maybe hopefully the characters took him into a different route, and he just took, because it was going to be so weird.
And it was weird that he kind of dropped out relatively quickly in the book too. You know, like he disappeared. So there were a lot of characters
so what's something you didn't like? No, like I only had like minor things I didn't like. Did you have anything major that you didn't like about the book?
That major that I did like. I liked the overall story. I liked the thought of the Queen Gnomes and her battling to take her place back. I liked that. That was something I wanted to see more in depth of the difference between black magic or black imagination and white imagination. I wanted to see that develop. Yeah, I really wanted to see that develop. I'm in the middle of like the Dragonlance Chronicles, and it's just like there's more there. There's got to be more there. So I'm hoping the next couple of books will make more of a distinction about the difference, rather than just white magic's allowed and black magic's, or white imagination is allowed and black imagination isn't. So
you know what, I was as I was reading it, I honestly thought by the end of the book, or at least the series, Alice would have to choose to be both. Because you can't have light without dark, or some kind of moral was gonna come up about that. I honestly thought it was gonna be, gray imagination was like gray matter or whatever was gonna be invented, and she was gonna use it to conquer the world or Wonderland.
And now I see why my daughter likes to write fan fiction, because she likes to take these things and expand on them. So, yeah, that's a good thought. I like that thought. Yeah. I did also like how they had the imagination parade, and if the queen liked it, it went into the crystal and then it popped up on Earth. Like, that's kind of neat.
Yes. The hula hoop.
Yeah.
I was like, the hula hoop? What's so special? I was like, what's so special about a hula hoop?
Or what was that? I know the pistol was one, and I think gas lamps or light bulbs were one.
Yeah.
So.
Let me see. I'm reading my notes for questions. Okay. At the end of the book, I legitimately was so scared. I was like, oh my God, has she been dreaming this whole time? When she wakes up, the Red Queen is like playing a trick on her or whatever. I was like, oh my God, has she been asleep this whole time? Is it gonna be like the Wizard of Oz?
That was scary. I'm like, wait a minute, how did she get back? How did she get back to Earth? How did she get back to Leopold? How did that happen? Now, I actually did like Leopold too, and I kind of liked that love story too. But and then
they go off and get him married to somebody else, and instead of embracing it, like he falls in love every 5 seconds, doesn't he?
Yeah, he fell in love with some
really girl. She wasn't even gone like a month or two. She was gone for days, and he fell in love with somebody else.
Yeah. But yeah, I totally get you. That was we got to that point in the story, and I'm like, that's not right. Something's wrong. So.
What do you think about the war crimes for the other card family? The hearts, the clubs, and the spades. I mean, the diamonds, the clubs, and the spades. Sorry. She said she was going to have them try for war crimes to see if they were responsible for more evil doings. What do you think? I think that's going to come up in the next book, hopefully.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that actually absolutely depends. I know Jack of Diamonds should be, yes. But I don't
know
enough of the
hilarious
others.
when he got caught.
Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
And the description of the really big butt, like, really? What's okay? We need some more stable seating or something like that, and prying it off of his derriere. Like, okay. But yeah, he definitely needs to be tried. I don't know about the other ones because there just wasn't enough information.
They just was cowards, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think they all were just cowards.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I probably would be too in that situation, but.
She was kind of terrifying. The queen, the Red Queen,
mm-hmm.
She was kind of terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Only art can be red. You gotta have a statue of her in your house.
I apologize. I really didn't make notes.
Say again?
I really didn't make notes, so you're asking all the questions.
Oh, you're fine. Like, oh yeah, did they ever, like, I'm thinking I maybe missed it. Did they ever discuss why she got skipped over for being heir? Because I still don't know why she was unnamed.
No.
Maybe that's in the book, this her namesake.
Seeing Red? Yeah.
Seeing Red.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what did she do? What on earth to get somebody unnamed as queen?
I don't know.
Like, look.
The only thing I can figure out is that she had a temper, and that she practiced black imagination, which apparently was banned at that time.
Yeah.
The combination of that just made her crazy and worse. And
I think they made it so much worse. They should have just, like, something else.
Yeah.
Change the law where it is like your deeds that get you to being a queen instead of just outright unnaming her.
Yeah.
Like, ease her into disappointment.
Yeah. And again, that's one of those things, we don't have enough information, and maybe it's just I'm used to bigger and heavier books now, but it's like there's more there. There's got to be more there.
See, that's what he did. The author gave us a lot of seeds to a good standalone stories.
Yeah.
And put them together, which is, it's not a bad thing. It's just, it makes you wonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you have any predictions about the book that didn't come true?
Hatter being the one that brought her back.
I know, I love that scene where I just snatched her, like, let's go. Like, he didn't even say it. He just, come on, taking her.
Yeah. I could have sworn that Hatter was going to be the one to bring her back. I didn't anticipate Dodge.
Me too.
But I did also, her and Dodge getting closer together again after she did get back. But he was so set on revenge and standoffish that I don't think there was a possibility at that point. So again, I'm anxious to read the next book.
The way he charged in to take her back, I thought that it was going to be an immediate closeness.
Yeah.
And like, we missed each other kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, they fall back into that same love they had before she left.
Right.
The way he charged in.
Yeah.
I know it's been years, but that's what I thought would happen. And it was like, this is awkward and weird.
Yeah, that was. Well, I mean.
And he's so full of. He reminded me of the man in Count of Monte Cristo. He was like so obsessed with revenge that he couldn't see what was right in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. But see, that's a different book. That is one of the only books that I actually will say that the movie is better than the book. So,
is it?
Yeah.
You think so?
That's a different story.
I do love the movie now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do love it.
Okay, so
But I do like the book.
Here's a question: If they were going to turn this into a movie, and I did read that they have got a script. Who would you want to see play the different characters?
Oh, okay. Because you know what, for the longest time I was like, why is there no description of Alice? And I'm like, duh, she looks like the same thing no matter what variation it is of the story. Blonde hair, blue eyes, that blue and white checkered dress. So I don't need a description of her. Stop focusing on that. Focus on something else. So maybe Dakota Fanning or her sister Elle Fanning. She played in Maleficent.
Yeah.
Hatter, I can't see, like, I'm so stuck on the Alice in Wonderland that's out that I see Johnny Depp every time I imagine Hatter. But not as the goofy clown that he is in that movie.
This one was so much more serious. But so, and I know he can do serious, but it's like, I can't see anybody else but that. But how can, I
just see him as in, like, all black, all the time, knives everywhere, you know, hidden compartments with knives in his sleeves, in his pants, leg, just knives galore.
Yeah, I really
and just ready.
That hat, I like that
hat.
Hat. That's a character in itself.
Like they mass produce them and hand them out to people.
Yeah. And again, because, I think this is, what I was reading was that this is actually why they haven't put it out yet in a movie form, because Tim Burton's version came out right before they were scheduled to start. Like the Red Queen, I see Helena Bonham Carter in it. Not with the inflated head, but
crazy so good.
Yeah, she really does.
Plays crazy so good.
But somebody like that.
And her and Johnny Depp are in so many movies together. It only makes sense.
It does, doesn't it?
But for the cat, you think the cat would be young, but I'm thinking somebody just like, you know, combat friendly, that's been in a lot of movies where they have to twist and kick and fight all the time. So maybe somebody like Scarlett Johansson or
Jackie Chan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like that. Yes. Let's get some diversity in here.
I love
it. I can see it now.
Yeah.
Little ninja.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Dodge? Dodge and Justice.
Is he described as handsome? Because I don't see handsome. I see, he's not handsome, but he's not overly good looking. You know, like one of those men with a broken nose, but it puts character on their face. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Maybe he should start out kind of chubby, and then once Alice is taken, he's like reformed because he's all militant now. And
yeah. Because they start out as young kids, and then she's 20 by the time she gets back. So you have a good point there too. Two different actors. That's an interesting thought.
The king and queen of hearts so the mom and dad rather, they were in the first 10, 20 pages, and that's it. So fleeting characters, but they have a lot of influence in the rest of the book.
Yeah.
So maybe Kate Blanchett for the mom, or Michelle Williams.
I can see that. Yeah.
The dad, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a fun question. I thought would be, who would you want to see?
It was
different characters.
I'm excited that they got a strip. They just need to just greenlight it.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to see Hatter now. I mean, not Hatter, but the cat. Flipping and kicking. Oh, like the little one on the Ocean movies. He's always doing those acrobats and stuff. Like somebody from Cirque du Soleil.
Oh,
I'm ready for it.
I have to watch it again. I haven't seen those in a while.
No, I'm just saying, like, how he's always fitting into small spaces, and he's in a suitcase in one of the movies, and like I need something like that.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see that.
Yeah. We definitely have to have some CGI. I love the descriptions of Wonderland itself. I found it interesting that when they were trying to escape Wonderland, that all of the trees and the bushes and everything were talking and saying, oh, they're over here, and you're not going to get away, and it's keep going. And I found that interesting, but in opposition to when they came back and everything was silent. And I was like, oh, that.
Yeah, she took all the imagination. She sucked the life out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, she threatened them, you know. If they said anything against her, she threatened to cut them down. So it's like, oh, okay.
That's what I mean. Like, I was saying, you know, suck the life out is like a metaphor. Like, she literally just took some joyous place and turned it to nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's happy. You can imagine sprites there, elves, fairies, and she took that and made them flies and gnats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She just took all the magic out of it.
Yeah.
If it didn't suit her.
Yeah. Well, have we exhausted everything, or do we want to save some more for later?
I think so. Oh, only thing that we haven't talked about was, at first I thought Molly was going to be a double agent.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that. Like, I don't know.
Because somebody
she was so good at.
Somebody said something about how she's a half breed of the, I forgot the name of the hat society, the millinery society.
Yeah.
That she was a half breed from the Milners and like a regular Wonderlander.
Yeah.
And so they didn't trust her because of that, which I thought was.
I just thought she was. I don't know. I was like, she is awfully good at everything.
Yeah.
I think maybe she's been training for this, and maybe she's a double agent, but she wasn't. Not in this book, anyway.
Not in this book. Okay, I'm fixing to have to go find it now.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. Rating scale. Your star rating. 1 through 5. What do you give
1 through 5. I was gonna do 1 through 10.
Oh, go ahead. 1 through 10.
I'd probably give it a 6.5. It's not my favorite book ever, but it's not bad. It's a good little read, and it's pretty fast paced. So I'd probably give it a 6.5, maybe a 7.
On my paper here, I had a 3-star, like 3 out of 5 stars. So that would translate into like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
And because I was like, during the second part of the book, that it was a good book, but I wouldn't pick up the second one. But now that I've read the whole thing, I think it was like a 7, 8.
Yeah.
Because I want to read the second book.
Yeah. Definitely. Yep.
It made me interested in the story.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.
Okay.
So we can get this
Bye, Antisocial.
Bye, Antisocials. Next time, join us, because we'll do this antisocially. We'll be antisocial together.
Yes.
All right.